Good evening and welcome back to White Fox Weekly. I'm Marty Fox coming to you from Melbourne. Now, here's the deal. Every Monday, this is where we break down the week that was and take a look at the week ahead. Deals for the week, starting in Melbourne, 9 Leslie Street Hawthorn sold for an undisclosed amount with great teamwork across Baysides, Lana, Marty Senior and Ali, cracking the code on that one. In Fitzroy North, 27 at 9 to 19, Miller Street sold ahead of EOI, closing for 1.3 million, which was a strong campaign managed brilliantly by Dylan and Sarah. Over in Brighton, 51 Head Street achieved a price just over 2.5. In Elwood, 6B Gordon Avenue sold prior to EOI close, which was a real statement for the Bayside crew led by Lana and Mike. Heading north to Brisbane, 1032 at 57 Skyring Terrace in Newstead sold for 2.5 million, with Jordan and Phillip sealing an outstanding city result there. Over in WA, 7 and Kuri Pass, Karama achieved 1.16 million. 240 Brisbane Street in Perth sold for 1.737, which is a premium result in that location. 10 Currency, Last Rise, Medora Bay wrapped at 902,500. Chris and Laura rounding out another strong week out in the west. And across the ditch in Queenstown, 12 Violet Way Lower Shot oversold at an undisclosed price after just 2 weeks on the market with Kate and Matt. And in projects this week, the sales success of One Toorak Place is a reflection of the project's rare combination of architectural excellence, location, service-based offering, and lifestyle, achieving 125 million in sales prior to market release, which demonstrates the strong demand for residences that not only set a new benchmark for Toorak, but also resonate with buyers seeking enduring value. We're so proud to be working alongside Orchard Piper and NPACT and to be a part of this development that has captured the attention of local purchasers and the likes of Lucas Restaurants, and I personally look forward to seeing the community it'll create in the suburb that I call home. And in the strip tease this week, we're taking it to my favourite strip of property on the Gold Coast, being Hedges Avenue, or better known as Billionaires Row. A stretch lined with some of Australia's most enviable beachfront homes. It's where luxury meets lifestyle, locals running along the coastal paths, waves at your doorstep, beautiful cafes right on the strip, and you can't ever go wrong with a Lime bike up and down any time of day. I'd say this street might just have one of the highest, if not the highest, average sale prices for homes in Australia at the moment. This market is hot, and these homes are commanding the hottest prices. The cracker-lacquer listing this week is 1 Palm Avenue in Cabarita Beach, a Mediterranean-inspired home that brings the coast to life. Soft curves, warm tones, and a pool that makes every day feel like a getaway. It's architectural, calm, and completely a one-of-one. In the Fox's Den this week, the team's been prepping for the launch of our Essendon office, with renovations now just days from completion. We look forward to hosting some clients, friends, and family at the launch this Thursday night and welcoming a few of the sales directors from across New Zealand and the rest of Australia. I've spent the past week in Queensland working with both our Gold Coast and Brisbane teams. On the GC, it was packed with internal operations and some new team members coming as we gear up for a massive final quarter. In Brisbane, it was all about connection and momentum. Running a team huddle and training session, filming at a standout Barden listing with Ideal, and catching up with the Greyer team to dive into the local market and their new project, The Gallery. In the market overview this week, spring momentum continues to build across both Australia and New Zealand. In Melbourne, competition is tightening for quality stock as buyers race to secure homes before Christmas. Queensland and WA remain two of the nation's strongest performers, driven by interstate migration, lifestyle appeal, and relative affordability, whilst Adelaide and the Bayside markets are holding firm through limited supply. Across the Tasman, confidence is lifting ahead of New Zealand's summer season, particularly in Queenstown and Christchurch, where scarcity continues to drive premium demand. This is a market rewarding preparation, clarity, and connection. And as the energy of spring peaks, White Fox's agents are meeting it head on, delivering results that speak for themselves. Stay sharp, stay curious, and until next time, let's keep pushing towards a hot spring sprint across all of our White Fox locations. I'm Marty Fox, and that's White Fox Weekly, sealed.